Oh, good morning, guys. So let's talk about the three most important words in the Constitution of the United States. We, the people. When our founding fathers wrote our Constitution, it was not they, the government. It was we, the people. Now, yes, I fully acknowledge that our forefathers became government after a while. However, they were very strict in their writing that we, the people, controlled the government. So yesterday, our president, who is frustrated with the rioting and the lawlessness and the loss of human life and property, has stated he will consider putting the Insurrection Act in place. Now, it's easy to say, throw your hands up and say, oh, thank God, the Army's going to come stop them. And believe me, I would love nothing more than to watch the Army go in and just, but there's two very important principles here that we are forgetting. Okay. The first is the Constitution says, we the people. The government is not beholden to us to provide us with anything, and we are not beholden to the government to wait for them to do so. Our Second Amendment, as I've stated previously, has nothing to do with the National Guard. We the people. The people have militias. The government has National Guards. Now, I'm not calling for violence. That's not what I'm saying here. This isn't a call for violence. But we, as men, have a responsibility to our families and our communities that we are neglecting because we are putting our trust in government. If our forefathers had done that, we'd still be sipping tea at noon. I'm not saying let's go out and attack and ambush these people. They have a First Amendment right to peacefully protest, to gather and voice their grievances. And we should be in full support of a peaceful protest. But a riot, looting, that is something different. Many of you, like me, probably watched, one of our favorite YouTubers, one of the larger platforms. I don't know if the rules say it's okay to say other people's names, so I'm not going to do that. But this individual had a live stream this morning, and he interviewed a man there in Dallas, gentleman of color, who explained to him that we white folks are lucky that they're sparing us and just destroying businesses. And we should count our blessings they aren't coming after us. What the hell? No, it is a duty, it is a responsibility of men before their families and their God to go stand up and tell these people no. If they want to come into our communities looting and destroying businesses and causing damage, it is our responsibility as men, we the people. Now, I'm not a sexist, women too, okay? As Americans, let me word that better. As Americans, we have a responsibility to stand up and say no to this. And if just using our voice does the job, fine. If not, we need to close our fist and let it be known that we won't put up with it. And I've seen people on TV and on YouTube saying, oh, these big corporations like Target and Walmart have insurance for that. Okay? Target and Walmart's insurance isn't putting food on anybody's table. And you don't have to like a corporation's business practices to understand that that business employs people in your community. It is their livelihood. It is how they support their families. Whether or not you like the corporation or their practices, that building is their job. It's where they go to make money and support their families. So whether it's a big business like Walmart or some little burger joint like Jack's, those people working every day to keep our economy going and to take care of their families are the backbone of our society. And when these rioters and looters attack that, that is exactly what they're attacking, is our society. It's time for us to stop depending on government. It's time for us to stop being weak and being led like sheep, and to stand up and clench our fists and tell these scumbag rioters no more. I understand they're police officers, and they're not all bad people like the one who started this crap. And they're trying to do their best to do their jobs. But it's not just their responsibility. Yes, I applaud them for putting on the badge and wanting to stand up to evil. In most cases. But we, the people, have a responsibility to our own liberties, not the government. Please, people, be safe, be smart, don't be a sheep. As always, we're all in this together. Be decent to each other. God bless.